Okay, 14th Feb. Of course, we're going to talk about love and knowledge. What else? Both require massive amount of commitment and integrity if they are real or if they have to be kept. Otherwise, all of us are here calling data, information, pattern recognition, and all of these technical things knowledge, which is not what knowledge is. It's actually a very internal thing. It's something that you already know. You don't need more data to support it. It's a lived experience. It's deeper than any book that you've read. It's a culmination and a synthesis of everything that you are as a person. So that's knowledge. Also, when you look at love, any kind of love which is worth keeping requires you to kind of be kind of let go of all kinds of limiting beliefs that you have, to basically commit to all the flaws that both of you bring on the table, whether that's an idea, whether that's a baby, whether that's a company, whether that's a future, whether that's a marriage, whether that's a relationship. Doesn't matter. Love could be anything, whether it's a friendship. It does require you to kind of merge. It requires you to lose part of yourself, lose your identity, and but not lose it to such a level that you lose yourself. So that dance and the balance is what both, I think, knowledge and love require. You cannot sound like other people when it comes to knowledge. You have to have your own language. You have to have your own voice. Similarly, in love, there is no template. There is no book that can tell you the 5 languages of love. There is nothing like that. All that is a little bit of a sales strategy that America is really good at. But that's not the truth. It is again a lived experience. It is also something deeper than what you understand in words. When you meet somebody authentic, you normally know that they're authentic. You don't need proof. And if you do need proof, then that means that you neither understand knowledge nor do you understand love. And that's a shortcoming at your end. And at some point, you would when you have a better experience of life. And life kind of shows itself only in very, very deep moments, right? It shows itself in loss, in tragedy, in death, in failure. It doesn't really show itself in the happier times, right? It doesn't show itself when you're doing well. And in times like this, when you send a love letter, either written to a person or an idea, or written towards a future, which is essentially knowledge in action, that you realize that what is a human capable of if they just decide to stand up and dance. And that is the idea, that you stand up and dance, and between love and knowledge, which is true to yourself, you create magic in the world. And let's go a little beyond all the surface level stuff that we are told. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you get the flowers or if you go for the dinner, or as long as you get authentic moment of togetherness, whether it's with something you're creating or someone you're with, or an idea you've been romancing for years that you finally built to fruition. Kudos. There is not a better romantic in the world than you, and there's not a better scholar than you. So here is a note to the romantics, here is a note to the scholars.